Hello and welcome back for another clarinet tutorial from Nottingham Music Excellence. So I'm going to play The Wizard by Duncan Lamont, and it's set for the B1 for grade 4 clarinet in the ABRSM book. Quite a quirky little piece, this one, and I'm also going to say a few words about the details of the music, give you a short tutorial on that, and give you an opportunity to play along with the piano accompaniment all by yourself. Hope you enjoy the video. Here we go. Okay, so you've heard the music. Let's say a few words about the detail of the music and what you need to do to make this sound really awesome. Here we go. So I think with this piece, just as you look at it, it looks hard, doesn't it? I think that da-dum, 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 those kind of rising chromatic kind of passages, they look tricky. Even before I've even played a note of this, I thought, oh, crikey. So let's talk about these first two lines then. So you need to know these little finger keys really well. You need to decide which notes you're using for left or right hand keys. And I think don't leave it to chance either. Mark it on the music on this one. You don't want to be leaving it to chance. So decide whether you're doing these B's and C's on left and right. I started there on the piece on a left hand C. So I could see that D sharp coming up, so I thought, right, I'll do left to right rather than sort of going right and right. And then as I'm crossing over that onto the second line there, I think that could be done either way there. You could use both fingers for the B, or you could just go right hand B to left hand C. Either works there. But let's go up this passage for bar 5 and 6. So of course you've got to be careful there with your left hand B so that you can get to the E flat. I think the tricky bit here is you've got to watch as you play that second G. So it goes G to G sharp, A to B. I think you've just got to watch that you don't go back to G sharp there. I think it kind of plays games with your mind a little bit, this one. So make sure you go back to a G natural. So make sure you don't go back to G sharp there, go back to G natural. And then the next bit, I think you could do either way, kind of right to left or all fingers on the B. So plan how you're going to play this and make sure whatever you do that you write it on the music and don't leave it to chance. You know, I can imagine this is one of those pieces where you've got a pupil coming back every week and they're sort of fighting with the instrument and fingers scrambling around. So practice it really, really slowly, really carefully. Mark on the music how you're going to play it, and just practice it. You could even try playing it without the swing. Just take that out of the equation, and just practice the notes from a technical point of view. So you could just get used to that. And just get used to the notes and the technique, and then maybe add the swing in at a later stage maybe. So you'll notice as you move further down the piece, I think it gets a little bit easier, and there's a lot of repetition here. So I think the key is to really get those first two lines, just really nail it on those first two lines, and don't get in a pickle with the technical side of that, the left and the right hand keys. If you get that right, I think you'll mentally have the confidence to sort of tackle the rest of the piece, and it gets a little bit easier, I think. So especially the last couple of lines I think is fairly straightforward. Now there you could start both little fingers on the B, I think, because then you've already got the next note covered on the C. So all standard finger in there, and then E, D sharp, E. So again, that's okay. So mostly around your standard fingers, I think, there. And then the last line. So I think the ending, luckily, is a little bit lighter, is a little bit easier. So put a lot of work into those first two lines and make sure you get really comfortable with that. So I think that's all I'm going to say on the detail of the music on this one. I haven't played this with any pupils actually, and I have to say it's not one of my favourite pieces for the B list. I don't really warm to this one. I'm not going to publicly slate it or anything like that. I don't know, I prefer the other pieces. That's all there is to it really. So have a go at playing along with the accompaniment yourself now. See if you can get it really in time with the piano. I think this one fits with the piano nice and easily. It's not hard to fit it with the piano. It's just a bit fiddly around the keys to get it right yourself. Okay, so that's it for The Wizard by Duncan Lamont. I hope you found the video useful. If you did, of course, then click that like button and let me know how you're getting on with grade 4. But that's it for this one. I'll see you on the next video soon. Bye.